It's Wednesday afternoon, time for Campbell Corner. Wednesdays at 3:05 on Pioneer 90.1. A special guest in studio. Her name is Angela. Hi, Angela.
Hi.
Now, I practiced your last name. It's
Salgado.
Salgado.
Yes.
Yes. Is that Norwegian?
No.
It's not. That would be Salgado Guard, something like that, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, can I be nosy?
Oh, sure.
Okay, where are you from?
I am originally from New Hampshire.
New Hampshire, way out
yeah.
east.
But I have lived all over. I've lived in Puerto Rico, Jacksonville, Florida, Virginia, and now here.
Wow.
Yeah.
How'd you end up here?
My husband's job. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're excited to be here.
Very good. And you've been here for how long?
A year.
A year?
Mm-hmm.
So you lived through a winter here.
I have, but it was a mild winter,
It was
everyone says.
I was going to say that it was a mild winter. Wait till this winter.
Right.
It's supposed to be different, so a
Yeah.
little more snow, a little colder.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for those who don't know, and you can't tell because this is radio, Charlotte Helgeson is here in studio. I mentioned this winter will be colder and snowier, and she made this really disgusting face. She's not a big fan of winter, no. All right. So what is your role at Campbell?
I am a library aide, so I do all sorts of things. I work at the front desk, and I help process new materials, help patrons find books, reshelve books, all sorts of different things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you had an interest in library work for quite a while, or short term?
Yes.
Okay.
I started working in a Coast Guard library in Puerto Rico, and then I worked as an assistant in a elementary school library in Florida.
Okay.
And then I was a school librarian when we lived in Virginia.
Okay. What do you like about library work?
Oh, so many things. Well, I've always been a reader. I love to be around books, and it's fun to see new books come in, see what's new and what's popular.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoy meeting different people and helping them with the computer or helping them find a good book. I love working with kids and with middle schoolers and teenagers as well, helping them find something to read.
Okay.
So many things. It's just a great place to be in the library.
Now, we're talking East Grand Forks, Minnesota, population of 9,000 people, and a library that's a good size for 9,000 people in the area.
Yes.
What are some of the positives or unique qualities of Campbell that other libraries don't have?
Oh, wow. Well, definitely that we are helping people who are new to the area get acclimated, find jobs, using our resources for those kind of things. That's really, really interesting. And also just having such a close-knit staff. Everybody's sort of helping out wherever they need to help out, and we're all working together, and I think that is unique to this library.
Okay.
Yeah.
I imagine, too, the patrons, you get to know them fairly well, too.
Some of them, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Some of them we see daily.
Yes. What has been your biggest challenge in that year at Campbell?
Oh, my biggest challenge has probably been giving people directions. When they ask me for directions, I have to Google them.
Okay. Make it simple, right? And direct. Okay.
Yeah, it works.
All right. Now, part of your job there, too, at Campbell is you help sort easy readers. What is that?
Well, we have some leveled readers that help kids learn to read, gives them some confidence when they're just starting out and they've got a limited vocabulary. So we're sort of sorting those by the different levels to help the parents sort of correlate to what the levels are at school. So if the parent knows what level their child is, we can help them narrow down those books into the ones that are most appropriate for their child. So that's a big help for parents and for kids. Yeah.
Another resource for Campbell, right? Another
Absolutely.
service, you bet.
Another service.
Exactly. And among the notes that Charlotte sent along, it says here, runner. Okay, what's the big question here on runner? What does runner mean, Angela?
I am recent to running. This is my first season of actually racing, and poor Charlotte and the poor staff has to hear me talk about running all the time. I have a running bug right now. now. I have an illness.
So you don't jog, you run.
I run.
You run.
Yes.
Okay. Is this something really new to you? You haven't done this before?
No, I've always been physically active, but I did a sprint triathlon this year, and then I decided that I could do a little bit more, and then I could do a little bit more, and it's just gotten out of control.
Okay, another big question about running. There's a cure for this, you know. It's called NFL football. No. When you run, what benefit do you feel or see in running?
Oh, well, first of all, I get to eat more when I'm done running. So that's one benefit.
Burning those carbs up. You know, I could use you on the air here. Your sense of humor mirrors mine, and it'd be kind of cool. Yeah. Anyway, so it's exhilarating.
Oh, it is.
Keep in shape.
Oh, yeah. It just feels so
things.
good when you get into the a little bit higher miles. You just kind of get into a rhythm, and it's believe it or not, very relaxing.
I imagine so. I was a walker at one time. That's my goal now, is to do more walking.
Walking is excellent exercise.
Yes, it's easier on your ankles and your feet. We're kind of drifting here, but that's okay because I'm in control and you're a great guest.
Oh, but we can bring this back. All you need for a good walk is a good audiobook.
There you go.
A good audiobook.
Hey, I like that idea because when I was walking, and I will in the future, I was bored.
Yeah.
Really, truly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Especially around a track. I would walk around a track. I see the same things on each trip.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of boring.
Yeah.
So get a book.
Get a book, and then you want to know what's going to happen next, so you got to go for another walk.
There you go. And you can't put the book down and stop running or walking, right?
Right.
Wow, I didn't think of that. That's a great idea.
And we have a great audiobook selection.
Now I know why you work at Campbell. You're a promoter, and you're educated, and you're well-versed on what you do. Okay.
Well, thank you.
Yes. Now, when you grew up in those various spots around the world, how does Campbell compare for its vibrancy? You know, and I'll mention this. When I was younger, I mentioned this to Charlotte on the air, too. Libraries were very quiet. Mm. Basically books. Mm-hmm. That's it. Mm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. How does Campbell compare to that?
Oh, it's definitely more exciting now than when I was a kid. I grew up in a very small town with a very small library, and yes, it was pretty quiet. And I don't think that libraries have to be quiet places anymore.
Yeah.
They're definitely about interacting, and we have a lot of fun. It's always very active at Campbell, especially with story times, lots of music coming from that room, and so that's a lot of fun.
And that's daytime stuff. There's nighttime activities, too, and events going on.
Absolutely.
So very vibrant.
Yes.
Have I missed any points as far as our conversation goes? And here she is, Charlotte Helgeson.
I have a really hard time with this microphone this close to me and
Well, that's
somebody
okay.
else,
That's all right.
doing all the talking. But
Don't be intimidated.
I just wanted to mention, listening to Angela say the things she enjoys doing. What is fun to watch is it doesn't matter what comes to the front desk, what question is thrown at her, or what project we give to her. I might see just a moment of digesting the situation, but she goes right to it. She doesn't back off, and that's a lot of fun. And she really doesn't have any problem with a noisy library either.
I am not surprised to hear that.
Not at
so
all.
you like challenges.
Oh, yes.
Big
absolutely. As long library challenges, absolutely.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, we could talk about the other parts of your life,
No.
maybe part 2 of our conversation, next Wednesday. We could make this a 4-parter, right? The Life of Angela. Well, it's been a real treat, Angela. Thank you so much for stopping on by.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
and again,
you.
your official title at Campbell is?
I am a library aide.
Okay, stop on by and look for a great smile.
Yes.
Yes, all right. Thank you, Angela.
Thank you.
Campbell Corner every Wednesday afternoon just after 3 on Pioneer 90.1.